What is happening, guys? It is Saturday and we are at the Hack and Pack shop. First of all, I want to apologize to you guys for not getting any videos up in several days. My laptop took a dump. Yeah, I have a Dell Studio XPS. I think it's a 1647. Nice machine. It's dual core, 4 gig of memory. It had a 750 gig hard drive in it. 15.6 inch screen, backlit keyboard, slot load DVD drive. Well, I use the thing so much, especially for YouTube. Basically, I cooked it. Every time I edit a movie, that computer runs so hot, even with a cooling pad underneath it. And basically, is what happened is it just got hot. I actually smelt the thing when I was trying to edit a movie for you guys the other day, and it just blue screened. And it's been doing that. It'll get like 3/4 of the way through a movie, and it'll blue screen. The thing overheats. So it's done. But anyway, I ordered a new one. I got an Asus coming. I don't know the exact model number, but it's got a 1 terabyte hard drive, 8 gig of memory, quad core processor in it, 15.6 screen, backlit keyboard. It's like an aluminum frame computer. So hopefully that thing will be here sometime soon. I've been investing a little bit of money back into the Hack and Pack shop. Trying to invest back into YouTube for you guys. So hopefully soon we'll have ourselves a new camera. And I want to start bumping up these videos a notch. Maybe a little bit better quality. A little more in depth on the how-to and things like that. But today I'm going to do like a little special for you guys. For one, it'll give you something to watch, and two, it'll give you like a little tour around this place, because you guys see, you know, random videos here and there, and you might see a little background stuff going on, and you know, background things in the shop, and a few of you question, well, what's that thing over in the corner, pisser? Well, today's video, I'm going to show you. I'm going to give you guys a complete tour of the whole shop, just kind of show you what happens here, what might be involved, what does what, and yeah, so without further ado, I'm going to light me up a cigarette, and we're going to get this thing going. We're not really going to be doing any how-to videos on vehicles today, but I will show you the vehicles that are in here and exactly what we are doing to them. We'll go into that in a little bit of depth too. First of all, we're going to talk about the lighting. These lights here I hung in the shop when I moved in, just to give ourselves a little bit better of a view when we are painting stuff. There's a brand new one hanging over there in that wall, which helped considerably light up this side of the shop. There's also a brand new one right over there, okay, that I'm also going to hang. But I can actually see it on the side of this Mustang now. I did rearrange some things, guys. You guys are used to that Ford truck sitting where the Corvair is. Mustang's been sitting where the Ford truck is, yada, yada, yada. Okay, I had to move some stuff around. I need a little bit, I just need a different view of things. And it makes me feel a little bit more ambitious. The shop is nice and clean. A friend of mine came over and she cleaned yesterday for me. And, you know, she did a great job, okay? But so what we'll do, we're going to start right over here in this corner where you walk in the side door. What do we got here? A couple jack stands, floor jack, four-wheeler lift, little four-wheeler jack. We have ourselves a shampooer here because I have been detailing some cars here. So I like to shampoo them, okay, so there's a shampooer here. Of course, our new compressor. Okay, it's a Campbell Housefield. My cigarette just went out, alright, but we won't worry about that right now. Got a set of brand new mirrors here for the Escape that I didn't end up needing because I got some used ones, and there's just some junk, you know, like in any shop, there's just junk. This right here was for the Envoy I bought last year that was totaled. There's the steering knuckle for it. Didn't end up needing it, son of a bitch. Not like I could just take it back. Panel box. These are the compressors that we've been using, and both of them are shot. Okay, they're just, yeah, long story there. We have a door to my uncle's van that's been laying around here for about a year. That's the compressor head right there that came off of the red compressor. I actually replaced the head on it with that blue head that's on it now. And that son of a bitch shit the bed too. That one actually locked up. Got a bunch of floor mats laying here on the floor that came out of a bunch of cars that I detailed. I've just been piling them all up. Okay, because I actually, you know, if they're decent, I'll keep them for my damn self. Little scrap metal here. Okay, a couple brake rotors, old gas tank. Right there is a Corvair Wild's trunk pan that this box is sitting inside of. Alright, just some stuff on the wall, 4-way, couple wrenches, shop light, old Mac clock from back in the day. This rod right here is what I made for actually unlocking cars and also popping dents out. Okay, works pretty good. Right here, this weird looking T-bar with the hook on it, I actually made that to hold doors and gates open when I'm doing work on, you know, say on a gate or a door. It holds it open about where I want it to be. Got a couple Ford truck fenders for the F-250 back in the corner. We have some just miscellaneous sheet metal laying around. We have a fender stands here that Tony, Cab Corner, he built those for me, a pair of them. We have a set of real nice tires and rims here for Mercury Sable. The rims are steel, but real nice tires. So if you guys have a Mercury Sable / Ford Taurus and you need some tires and rims, or even I think Ford Windstar were the same, I'd sell all 4 of these for $100, and they got some good meat on them too. I mean, they're really good tires. Okay. What else do we got here? We have oh shit. This I picked up from my grandparents' store. It's just a CD player that you can actually put into a car that doesn't have a CD player. All right. They gave it to me. Just something that came in. Cooler. Okay. This desk here was actually my grandmother's desk, and this was passed down to me when she'd passed away. So we use it to keep the computer on, and it collects a little clutter. Okay, this is a computer that I built several years ago, probably like about 8 years ago. This thing's been a great machine. Got 2 gig of memory in it. It's a single core processor. Gateway widescreen, which that widescreen's probably 8 or 9 years old. That thing was like $500 back in the day. Alright, but unfortunately the hard drive's cooked in this computer, so I got to replace that. This was actually going to be the computer specifically for our live feeds and things like that, but I've been using a laptop. This is the backup laptop. Hopefully this son of a bitch we can get it going so I can get this video uploaded to you today. And then here on the shelf we got just shit. We got anything from freaking car stereos here. There's a Chrysler factory car stereo. I got a couple aftermarkets here. Okay, JVC CD player. Damn, and the battery's almost dead already. I don't even know what this one is. Pioneer. Okay. So I saved those. One's going to go into Jeep, maybe the other into Subaru. Alright, because neither one of them have a radio that's worth a shit. Of course, our Carver unit here. That's what powers the radio here at the Hack and Pack shop. An old fold-up chair. Brian's creeper that he left here. We have a box here with a bunch of GM parts in it. A couple distributors, a couple distributor caps, some plug wires, just a miscellaneous box of Chevrolet V8 parts there. And then up here on the shelf, we'll start with the top. This is back in my figure 8 racing days, guys. I used to be the champion doing the figure 8 races. I actually had 9 trophies from 9 different wins. Okay, every time I raced, I won something. Trust me. The worst I ever did in a figure 8 race was 3rd place. Okay, and I was leading by over a lap, and somebody came by. I was driving a Grand Am, a quad 4 Grand Am, and somebody came by and whacked me in the ass and took the rim, tire, freaking broke the rear axle on the car, and I still placed 3rd with it on 3 wheels. Just a bunch of miscellaneous spray cans, bottles of whatever. Okay, just stuff that accumulates in the shop. Alright, got a brand new thrush muffler back there. Got a mass airflow sensor for a Tahoe, 5.3 Tahoe that Civic Boy 123 had left here. Okay, these I got at Real Deals over in Lyons, $1 for all that freaking wire. I mean, that's not really too bad. So I picked up a couple of those a while back, some detail stuff, some car wash stuff, and some like Armor All based stuff, but it's not a silicone based. Bunch of rolls of some 6-inch masking paper. Alright, bunch of old owner's manuals, some Chilt manuals and things like that. Okay, I used to buy these all the time when I was actually doing mechanic work. I actually had about 60 of them, and I have no clue where they all are today. These steps Matt, I, and Adam built to go up here into the man cave, and we'll show you that. Alright. This is our relaxation corner. I know you can't see that well, and I do apologize, but we have 3 recliners up here. Alright, no light up here. What's the sense? Okay. We have ourselves a TV here with the cameras. So when we're sitting up here, we can see what's going on. And also on the top here, this TV faces down to the shop. Hopefully you can see it because I can't see the camera. Alright, so I can see who's pulling in. when I'm down there working. And then plus is what I did, I actually took this cart here and made it so I can 360 it right around. It's bolted right into the floor, but we can 360 it around like that, and we could sit up here in the recliner, throw a DVD in, and watch a damn movie. Got a fan up here just to kind of circulate some of the hot air from up top down to the shop. This is the top of the paint booth so far. I know, quite redneck, guys. It works though. Alright. Alright. Then we have Corvair Wild's Corvair, which we need to get hopping back on this. He actually texted me the other day, wondering how I was making out with the paint and stuff like that, and I have to, basically they have it all, we just gotta go pay for it. So I gotta get in touch with you, Andrew, one of these days. Alright, we have ourselves tires here that came off of my Silverado. Let's see, which ones came off of it? These two here are off a newer style F-150. And these bottom four are the tires that were originally on my truck when I bought it. I saved them. They'll all pass New York State inspection. They're probably worth something to somebody. Maybe it's time to advertise them on Craigslist and dump them all for 75 bucks, huh? Oh, we still have all the bottles from the Hack and Pack Shop first annual bash. Huh. Ford F-250, F-150 door, F-350 door from the 80s, early 90s. Set of running boards off of something. Who the hell knows what? This is actually going to be the detail cart. I got to pull this out of here and stock this cart for our detail stuff. This here is a spoiler that I got with my Corvette when I had that, and never did anything with it. Looks like some epoxy over there in the wall. I'm glad I just seen that. Alright, what else do we got here? Paint. Oh yeah, we got paint. There's probably 200 cans in here. Okay? I always say, even if it's a couple drops, even for just a brush touch. Got our paint guns here. Just a cluster freaking screw up of a bench. This is my grandfather's old bandsaw and little homemade drill press he's got here. Alright, we have some Ford Mustang hubcaps. Vintage, they're all in good shape. I think there's a couple 15-inch and a set of 14-inch there. Got a bench grinder, okay. Another Ford door. G6 headlamps that we're going to be, I was going to incorporate those into the Subaru, into the front end. I was going to kind of change up the look of that. We did a video series of, I don't know, back last January on the G6 with no V6 that hit a deer. And both the headlights, they just had a couple cracks in them. We changed both headlights, and I kept the old ones. This is my homemade metal brake. Basically, you can take a piece of sheet metal, slide it in from this way. It goes right in through there. The metal comes out here, and then you just pick up on this handle, and you can make your bend. I built this thing out of an old engine stand and about 30 bucks worth of metal. Okay, that's how I make my door bottoms, tailgate bottoms, rocker panels. I have it, I think it's 5 feet wide, so I can bend anything 5 feet. You know, I could bend, 18, 20, 22 gauge, so on and so forth. Okay. What else we got here? We have ourselves a water sander that Corvair Wild got me. Okay, we're going to be using that on the Corvair. What else we got here? Pontiac Grand Prix headlight. I'm guessing like 2002 maybe. I think I actually got a pair of those here. Yeah, they need to be cleaned up. Figured I'd save them. You never know. Somebody might come in here missing a headlight. At least better than nothing. Got a parking light for the same vintage Grand Prix. This is the left side. So if you guys need any of this stuff, let me know. We have a 6-cylinder Mustang valve cover here. Mr. Scott left his saw here. A good spot for you, buddy. And we got ourselves an Ingersoll Rand DA up here. My old Mud Hog, okay. My new Mud Hog that one of our great subscribers sent me, and God, I can't think of your name right now, damn it. Son of a bitch. It'll come to me though later in the video. Little dap puller one you guys had mentioned. Gee, I'm surprised you don't have one of those. Okay. We have some gloves. Alright, basically, the only reason why I keep these around is I cut the pinkies off, use them as condoms. Son of a bitch. No, I'm just kidding, guys. We have some wood here left over from building a paint booth. And I do have a thermometer back there in that back wall. Okay, I have two thermometers hanging up in here, and it's only 5 degrees in here. It's cold, but I can't run the heat and talk to you guys at the same time. This is what's going to be our paint booth eventually. Oh yeah, eventually. I was actually looking at sheetrock today and pricing it, and I can sheetrock this whole thing for about $100. Basically just sheetrock this one wall here. And I was just going to leave the top plastic, believe it or not. I don't really foresee a problem in that. Okay, we'll just have to seal up the seams around there. But this paint booth, I think it's 22 or 24 feet. But we do have this full-size F-250 in here. And we're going to have to come out a couple more feet to even paint this truck inside of this room here. Alright, we got ourselves a 2000 F-150 4x4 extended cab with rust. It's been here for well over a week. But we've had other stuff come in, so it's been on the least of our priority list right now. It's a dealer vehicle. Started rebuilding the back of this box, and we're going to actually have some footage from when I started this. Basically, it's all rotted out, and what happened is the box sides would kind of just tip out. The tailgate wouldn't shut. So I actually welded a piece of angle iron in here all the way across. I tied it in here on the back of the box. Same thing here. As I'm going to do, I'm just going to get a piece of sheet metal and weld it in here. Somebody filled all this full of filler. Okay. And I'm just going to weld a couple patches there just to clean it up a little bit. Alright, let's go back here. This chair here I've had for years, guys. I bought this, I believe, off the Mack truck back in the the late 90s. I've had that chair a long time, and it's held up well. I haven't used it in a while, obviously. If I'm sitting on my ass and not working as hard. We have Matt's RC car body here. Sorry, Matt. It's been here for like a year. We got to get on that. Jeep bumper cover, okay, off a Wrangler. What else we got in here? Have an old car seat, Ford windows, which is okay, we can't see back here anymore. Little shelf, tape, ratchet. This is the hood off the Escape. Okay, off the rollover Escape. This is the, if you guys remember the video series, the Ultimate Hack and Pack. This is the door off of that truck. Okay. We have a 2004 or 5 Hyundai Sonata fender here. Some more jack stands. Those are Brian's. What else we got? We got a Corvair hood here. We have a good Volvo fender, guys. I don't know what year this came off of. 1998 V70 Volvo. Okay, with the parking light integrated into the fender. I basically needed a couple clips off it and inner splash shield and things like that. I ended up fixing the fender that was on the car, so we have a good fender here. We have ourselves a rusted out hood off of a, I believe either Trailblazer or a Colorado Common. Okay. More floor mats, and we got some more hoods here. This one's off an Acura. This one's off of my totaled Envoy that I bought a year ago. And this is the one Civic Boy 123 from Texas brought us for the F-250 there. We have the old throttle body that came off of the Lincoln, if you remember the video when I changed that. Alright. Big screen TV in here. This is what I had in my apartment. This was my grandparents. And they had given it to me because they bought a brand new LED TV. And when I moved into my apartment, I didn't have a TV. They gave me this one. They were getting rid of it anyway. And I used it for a while. And now it's up here in the shop. And I'm going to put it up there in the man cave if I can get some help. Alright, toolbox. Let's go through the toolbox. Screwdrivers. Okay. All sorts of different kinds of pliers that we all need for doing body work or any kind of work. These here door popping tools for popping off door panels and things like that. Okay. Just a bunch of random different kinds of vice grips here. Okay, some are rubber handled, some are not. Needle nose, regular straight vice grips. Okay, vice grips are always handy in this business. And those actually don't belong in that drawer. Hammer drawer. Okay. We have our body line making tool. And you guys think I'm joking. I've actually made body lines with this axe. Son of a bitch. And of course, you know, on most mechanics or bodymen's toolboxes, they always have a couple drawers just filled full of shit. And I have that. Here's a steering wheel puller. Okay. Some of these drawers, you know, we have some paint brushes. Pictures when I built the Subaru. Okay. Actually, right there, that's what the Subaru started out as, guys. A 1991 maroon Subaru Justy. And here's what it looked like when I was building it. Here it is in the water. I keep these pictures around just for conversation piece. A lot of people are like, you didn't build that fucking car. Yeah, well, screw you, pal. I sure did. Got witnesses on that. Jay was with me. We made quite the elaborate water entry. We almost submerged the car right at the boat dock. Son of a bitch. Leaving the water. It's a view from inside of the car going down the Erie Canal. My Uncle Rick and I. Oh, you guys want to add me to Facebook? That's how you spell my name right there. Pause it. You can add me to Facebook, guys. Building the Subaru. Actually, I think there's pictures of that Camaro in the background on my Facebook, before and after pictures too. Fresh coat of paint on the Subaru. This is the very first time putting it in the water. The very first time. We actually tied it to the back of a pickup truck, and we just coasted in the water very, very slowly, and seen how she did. And she floated like a son of a bitch the first time. There she is, floating for the very first time in the water, guys. You could tell she was a little bit ass light. You could see the back end of the water sticking up further than the front. So I had to rebalance everything, and I mean, well, you guys have seen videos of it. More junk, power inverter, DA pads, pads for the mini DA, just stuff, DA paper. Okay. Sockets, ratchets, oh yeah, we have it all in here. Torx bits, Allen bits, inverted Torx bits. That's our electrical repair drawer right there. Got a couple different colors of electrical tape, some alligator clips, zip ties, you know, test light. Junk. These little drawers always accumulate junk. Junk. Big old wrench. Files. I forget what was in here. This was, I don't know. I think it's an empty case now, though. Yeah. Alright. These vice grips, guys, are very handy for clamping two pieces of metal together and welding them. This is what I use when I build rocker panels, box sides, things like that. I got several pairs, little, small, long, short. Very handy to have. More pliers. Wrenches. Brand new set of gear wrenches that I've won. Guys, I haven't even used them yet. Got the little stubby wrenches. Those come in handy. I have some other gear wrenches that I've had for quite some time now. Specialty air tools. Got a mini DA. Another mini DA. Little angle grinder. I have a wire wheel on it for like doing, you know, the seams on the bottom of doors and stuff to get the freaking, God, I can't think today, guys. I know, it's right there in the tip of your tongue. You're yelling to me. You're going, pisser, pisser, pisser. Seam sealer. There we go. Cutoff wheel. Another angle grinder. I put the little Scotch-Brite pads on this one. Okay, this flanging tool, this is very, very handy. I actually bought this when I did Corvair Wild Suburban, when I put a patch panel on. So what it does is it puts an indentation in the metal all the way around, so you can do a real nice overlap and a real nice weld, a nice flush weld. And down here we just have a few DAs, an old Impact, okay. Air shears, which I'd already broke them. They were brand new, you could tell. I only used them once, broke them. Son of a bitch. Old freaking Cobalt DA. This thing is the best DA I have out of all of them, guys. This one here came off the Mac Tools truck years ago. This one's starting to get a little old. I don't know, it's like 6-7 years old. I actually ran over it with a propane truck when I painted a propane truck a few years ago. It's never been right since, but it happens. This here is a Hutchins DA. This is when the Palm DAs first came out, guys. I've had this since probably the late 90s also. Alright, so there's what's in my toolbox. Bunch of crap on top. We have another impact wrench up here, stuff I haven't put away. DeWalt colorless drill, grinder, mask, just all sorts of crap up here. Alright, blowgun. Welding helmet. I picked up this scaffolding for 40 bucks. And it's definitely a catch-all. We have our tire covers here. This is what we put over the tires. Alright, I have a set of, I think, 6 of those. Put them over the tires so we don't get paint on the tires. Alright, this is a very handy dandy tool to have right here. This is for pulling out bumpers. Alright. Snap-on battery charger I've had since the late 90s. Alright, great machine. Okay. My buffer. I don't even know what brand this one is. But this one's already taken a dump. I think this one was a name brand too. I bought it used. Black & Decker. But this one's on its way out the door too. Then here's where I keep most of the sandpaper. Got just miscellaneous rolls everywhere of DA paper. I gotta actually clean this up. Put our DA paper in here. I have a bunch of grinder discs. Alright, these grinder discs are very handy to have. Okay, but they don't last very long. You can see the ribs in them. Basically, it's all it is like 80 grit sandpaper turned into a grinder disc. They work good, but they don't last. These here are for the mud hogs, okay? These pieces of paper are $1.50 a piece. I got a roll of 320 that I could put on a little block, so I'm block sanding. It's adhesive. So what I do is I put it on one of the sanding blocks and freaking sand my primer. Alright. Which is, some of this shit shouldn't even be in here. Freaking carpet cleaner, that shouldn't be in there. Glass cleaner. Alright, got garbage in here, son of a bitch. Alright, more DA paper, some used DA papers. What I do with the used stuff, guys, if it's not totally shot, I save it. Because it's just good for getting into door jams and some things like that, into seams, whatever. Alright, we got some tape in here that don't belong in there. There we go. More DA paper. Oh yeah. In the bottom drawer, I know there's nothing in it. Brand new shop light. Paper tree, okay, this holds 3 different size masking paper, 18-inch, 12-inch, 6-inch, okay. You basically put your rolls of masking tape on here, alright, and when you pull the paper, it pulls the tape with it. Makes your job a lot easier. Then we have just a bunch of miscellaneous shit laying around on the floor here. Another tire cover, okay, tarps, fan, some of the stuff for detailing cars. Okay, one of you guys asked about the wheel cleaner, what I used for wheel cleaner on a job that I did. Carbrite, mag aluminum, acid-based wheel cleaner. This is what I used. I'm almost out of it. Alright. This D&M, this is good stuff for shampooing carpets, cleaning leather, things like that. Okay, convertible tops, very good stuff. Okay. What else do we got here? This is a non-silicone base, I believe, detailer special exterior dressing. I also use it on dashboards, things like that. It's got a nice like berry scent to it. Okay. Transmate, Royal Touch, detailer special. And it's earth friendly. That's what I like. And we have some stuff for the carpet shampooer here. Fiber Strand body filler. See how much it is? $59.99 for a gallon of that shit. We have some SOS pads, which I use for cleaning windows, things like that. 3M compounds. A detailer's kit for doing the interiors. Of course, we got some shop towels. Hutchins board file. Okay, I got just stuff laying everywhere, guys. I still got to finish organizing in here. Alright, this here I also bought when I bought the DA. I spent big money for the pair of them back in the day. Don't remember how much, but big money. Got a shop vac. I bought it at a yard sale for 20 bucks. It was brand new in the box. Alright, welder. Had to get a brand new extension cord for it. I also got to get a couple internal parts for it. It's working now. But it's definitely taking a crap. That came from eBay. My ex-girlfriend had bought me that with her tax money, and I still thank you very much for that. Had to buy the tank separately, okay, but the welder, 400 bucks. It came with a cart, the welder, the gauges. I believe it came with a helmet, gloves, and some welding pliers. We have ourselves, I got you guys this. This is for you guys. Alright, when we're doing videos, 20 bucks. I got it on sale. And this is a bright light, and it also doubles as a flashlight. So when we're doing some jobs, because remember before I used to come down here like say in this corner, you guys would be like, oh, there's no light. You know, which it don't look bad now, but bam, there you go. I've actually used this light on a couple videos. Okay, works out really well for when we're walking around the shop. Okay. This is one of my things that I did for you guys to help make our videos better. Okay. Alright, and I think that's about it. We have a tailgate here off of this F-150 I have to do some work to. This tailgate here came off of Jay's truck, a buddy of mine's. He actually lost it in a road and kind of bunged it up and screwed it up a little bit, and he bought another tailgate, and well, I kept this one because there's no rod on it. So this will eventually go into my truck if I ever get around to fixing it. Alright, now we're going to, we got to grab our light. Wow, 31 minutes into this video, almost 32 minutes. Damn, this is going to be a long video for you guys. Hopefully the computer will be able to edit it. Hopefully we won't cook another computer. Alright, get this door open here. And here we are into the storage side of the shop. This was my grandfather's. It's a 1986 Honda 250. This was a good machine. Okay, he passed away and it was left to me, and I've had it now for several years. I think about 5 years. Okay, and I'm one of those people. I'm a very sentimental person when it comes to things, and this machine, you know, will not leave my family. Period. We have my '79 Trans Am sitting over here. Okay, covered up. I'm not going to uncover it because it's a pain in the ass. Over there against that wall we have some Corvair parts, one of the bumpers off the Corvair. Look at that, old school CB right there. And guys, I used to be into computer repair quite heavily. There's some old routers and things that I've had. I mean, there's just tons of laptops, just parts laptops everywhere over here. Old monitors, okay, laptop bags, and this isn't even a quarter of the computer stuff. Old towers. Alright, this stuff's all pretty much going to get thrown out. This is actually the bumper cover, the maroon one, off the Subaru, or off the Subotaru. Okay, it was a good cover. I'm like, yeah, maybe somebody will need it. Have one also for a Chevy Camaro that's in very good shape. It's actually, I believe, off of a Z28. It's got the ground effects on it. Okay. My landlord also has some things in here, but that doesn't bother me a bit. And of course the Subotaru, guys. You guys have seen this in action, in the water. There's videos of it. Pisser's channel. That's our old YouTube channel, which we did open it back up. And for you guys that are watching, you can just put in Pisser's space channel in the YouTube search engine and you will find it. We did open the channel up. But really, instead of an E at the end, it's an I. So it's Pisser's, all one word, Pisser's Chan E-I, because I couldn't bring Pisser's Channel back. I had to put an I, a capital I at the end to make it look like Pisser's Channel. So if you guys are still searching, it looks the same, just a capital I instead of an L at the back of it. Alright. Spoder's got a fish finder in it, marine radio, things like that. You guys have seen videos on this. I'm not going to waste a lot of time with this. This is 1977 Jeep Cj7. This is something that me and my dad did back in the day. It's got a 304 AMC engine in it. Let's see if we can set our light down here. We'll open the hood for you. Oh yeah. And this thing is a beast. I put this engine in it 2 years ago. This one's out of a 74 Javelin. And this thing is a running fool. But my dumb ass, when I put the engine in, I didn't reseal it, and I should have, and the remain leaked, so now I got to pull the damn engine back out of it. The distributor on it is actually off of eBay. I think I paid like 80 bucks for it. It's the old GM AGI style distributor. Okay, this thing, because it's so old, it had points on it. Okay, I got rid of the points ignition setup and put just a one-wire GM style distributor in it. All right, it's got the rims on it they're rusty on the inside, so I keep getting this flat tire. Got some Mustang 5.0 emblems on her because it is a 304 AMC, is a 5 liter. But I just thought the 5.0 emblems look kind of kick-ass. Seats are out of like a 02, 03 Sunfire, maybe 04, I forget. Alright, this thing does run and drive, but it does need, you know, some extensive work. I mean, I could put a dealer plate on it, pump up the tire, put a battery in it, and drive it today. But to be right, it does need a lot of work. The axle perches are bent in the rear axle. Because I used to do a shitload of burnouts with it, and now as it happens is if you get on it and you jump on it, that axle rolls because the perches are bent and it pops the drive shaft out. Yeah, I have just some old miscellaneous rims and tires over here. Old tow bar, old school tow bar. I do have 4 steel, if you guys can see, Jeep wheels. Okay. They'll fit the Wranglers, Cherokees, Grand Cherokees in the 90s, early 2000s, if you guys need any. Alright, I think they all had decent tires on them. My weed whacker. Yep. More Corvair parts. More Corvair parts. So yeah, I guess that about sums it up, guys. Son of a bitch. Now the fun part is, I gotta go down and freaking see if I can get this son of a bitch uploaded for you. So hope you guys enjoyed the little tour of the Hack and Pack shop. Okay, I know a few of you have been asking for a video like this for a while. And a few of you have also asked for a video on paint materials, what it takes to paint a car. Alright, I'm just going to go over that briefly right now, real quick with you guys. Because I just went to Napa and spent $350 freaking dollars just to re-inventory this place up, and I didn't even do it fully. Okay? I did buy 2 pints of paint also. 18-inch masking paper. This 3/4 inch tape is what I use on the paper tree. It's about $3 a roll. Alright? 3/4 inch green masking tape. It's automotive grade. It's great stuff. This stuff is about 4 something a roll. About 3 rolls of that today. I bought the cheaper 2-inch instead of the more expensive green 2-inch today. But this stuff is still $5 a roll. $5-6. Alright, 3M. We have some stir sticks and some strainers here. Alright. Fast hardener for our clear coat. This is what I'm using now for my body filler. I like this stuff. It's Crossfire body filler. There's the part number. Okay. This is not the waterproof type, but this is definitely good for dents and things like that. It's very comparable to the 3M body filler. I actually experimented around a little bit, and this is what I use now, is that body filler. It's nice stuff. It sands easy. Got a couple pints of paint here. PGT. Okay, it's Altmead green or something. Okay, I can't read it. Or maybe that, I don't know what the hell. Yeah, that's for my uncle's van, for his door right there. And then FL, the Tornado red for the Ford truck right there. Okay, I actually have some of this too, so we're going to take the old stuff and throw that down first, and you know, so on and so forth. Icing. Alright guys, this is like 30 something bucks a tube. Alright, I did get a deal on it. I paid like 20 something for it today. Another thing that I'm going to start using again, very good stuff, very expensive. Long and Strong, long strand fiberglass body filler. Basically, it's tiger hair. Alright, the other stuff over there that I showed you guys earlier, the regular fiber strand, that's a short hair. This has got the long hair, so when you're spreading it out, it's got the real long hairs. It's nice stuff. in spot panel clear coat, but you know what I don't see here? I actually asked them for a reducer and I didn't get that. Son of a bitch. So I'm gonna have to check my receipt wherever that might be. Actually, is it in my pocket? It sure is. Let's see here. Yeah, the tape, well, the green masking paper was $21.99. The Crystal Bay tape, got 2 rolls of that, $5.38 a roll. The Crystal Bay, that must be the white, which I think they screwed me on that too because it was marked down. Oh no, total for both. Okay, so no, I didn't get screwed. The body icing, my cost is $31.49 on that. Alright, right there's the bill though. $3.40. Alright, so our battery just went dead. Alright, we got the Intermix, that's the green, that was $22.99. Spot panel clear coat, my cost $73.87. The 233 masking tape, 3 rolls, that's the green stuff, $9.87 for 3 rolls, so I got a deal on that too. Intermix, that would be the Tornado Red, $28.49 for a pint of that. The Fiberglass filler, $69.98 for that. Tiger hair. The Fast Hardener, that's for the clear coat because it is chilly in here. $31.49 for just a hardener for the clear coat, guys. And then the body filler, I got that for $16.99. Got a killer deal on that. So yeah, guys, the stuff is not cheap, and somebody is here. So I'm gonna let you guys go. Y'all have a goody goody. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you soon. Later, guys. One last thing I forgot to mention to you guys is the Hack and Pack Wall of Fame and Shame. So many of you guys have sent so much stuff to me to put on this wall. Okay, and we're going to go down to the apartment in a couple minutes. I'm going to read off a bunch of names. Okay, but a lot of you have contributed to this wall. Alright, just a little bit of you, okay, you know, that have donated. Okay? And I have not forgotten who I owe stickers to. Alright, Redneck Byron, I know you're one of them. You paid for one a while back. Okay, so bear with me, guys. I'm going to work on getting a sticker order. Okay, I'm doing what I can do, a little bit at a time, guys. All right, my life is just a revolving door. It's like I don't know. It's seamless. I don't even know what day it is half of the time. So it is what it is. Okay, but I'm going to go down to the house now. We'll fire up the laptop, and at least I can get on the internet with it still. And we'll go over a bunch of you guys that I've personally talked to and that have been here and things like that, just to give credit where some credit's due. I probably won't be able to get to everybody, but I do want to at least name off, you know, who I can. Alright, I mean, Cecil, I've talked to you a few times. You sent me a sticker. Okay, Underground Auto, Pro NHRA, okay, which is Thumper 69696. You sent me some things, Spooky Meats. Okay, Strategia 883. Okay, Greg Porter, Tom Duncan. Alright, so many of you guys. Juju Woolley, Finn Painter, Milrick. Okay. Good stuff here. Good stuff. Tom Noble. Alright. And you know, guys, I just want to thank you all again for all of your support. And you know, still watching all of my videos, even though we've changed channel names a couple times here, but we're done with all that shit, so we're gonna move on, looking straight forward and not a lick behind. So Outlaw Video, you've brought a couple vehicles here. Okay, so guys, again, I want to thank you. Okay, and we'll go down now, and we'll go over some more people that have contributed to the wall. Okay? Hey, before I forget, Hurlbert 6805, thank you again for the stuff that you actually brought me to the shop. You brought me the little DA, you brought me the Mud Hog, you brought me the spreaders. We had some breakfast together at Victoria Treats. I want to thank you again. There's just so many. John 1240 Abel, Canadian Catalyst. I mean, there's where do we stop? Anonymous 123473. You've helped me out. Thank you, buddy. Okay. Pool Fixer. We've talked a lot back and forth. Let's see who else here. One Arthur Jr., Mark Lockwood, V Logan Life, which I watch your videos, buddy. Delmont Cruiser. Let's see who else do we have here. Mopar Mania 74. Snowblower Man 5115, Redneck Byron. We've talked quite a bit back and forth. U2, U4, U, Robert Gwynn, Xmod Driver. Okay, this is just a few of you guys. I mean, I have, sorry guys, camera died again. I got pages and pages and pages of emails here. Alright, Mini Trucker 231, Shylock 4, so many. Paul Snyder 23, Cab Corner 1, Tony, that's the guy that he gave me the stands, and he's come and helped me out a couple days at the Hack and Pack. Cereal Marshmallows. I actually spoke to him very briefly on the phone. We were both having technical difficulties with our phone. You guys might want to go check him out. He's into the weirdest cars, just like I am. I'm telling you, if I was out in California, that guy and I, we would freaking just probably have a blast buying the weirdest, craziest shit that we can find. This guy's got tons of cars. I swear to God, I wish I could afford to go out to California, guys, because, wow. He's actually got a Merkur XR4 Ti. I thought I was the only guy in the whole wide world that liked those cars. He's got one. Okay? Very rare car. You don't even see those things anymore. Okay? Matthew 55904. So many. Dream Girl, which I think she was a spammer, because no Dream Girls get a hold of me usually. Son of a bitch. Alright. Kendrick 1971. Alright, let's... Oops. Son of a bitch. I don't like this new YouTube layout, guys. It's just my opinion, but love a Chevy. So many. Loki, what do you DF? Kashushi 55. Alright. Lots of emails here, and I've had to unfortunately delete quite a few from the past. But again, guys, I want to thank you for everything, and hope you enjoyed the really long video today, but it'll give you guys something to watch. You know, it's kind of a chilly day, so it gives you guys something to watch. So hopefully it gives you a Hack and Pack shop fix for a little bit until we can get the new computer going. I'm going to try getting this old freaking compact here going, okay? But who the hell knows? We'll find out. So yeah, guys, y'all have a goody-goody. Thanks again. Later.